Hey everybody, it's Razzie_Dazzy here. I'm gonna fix the lighting. So we were supposed to be playing Persona 4, but turns out remember I told you guys about the whole my whole save data for Danganronpa gotten halfway deleted? Yeah, it happened to this one too, so I had to go through the whole game again, so... Well, not the whole game, just halfway of the game. Anywho, as we left off, on DR, I'm sorry that I haven't made any videos, I overslept yesterday, and also the reason why the other video is deleted, I just had a really bad day on Friday, so yeah. Don't want to talk about it. Sorry, I'm playing with something. Playing like a little poppet thing. Anywho, as we left off, we were playing... the class trial started, we got all the stuff. Byakuya decided to leave us for no reason, because he just wanted to be like, yep, that's everything. But in our turn, but we decided to just check more and more, and hoping that we got all the facts right. Anywho, my theory probably might be correct, because I'm pretty sure Toko is Genocide Jack, so... Anyway, let's get on with it. It came to a sudden stop. Hold on, I need some water. My throat always ends up being dry whenever I wake up in the morning. Let's try not make this super loud. What do you guys think? I redecorated it. Isn't it fresh? Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time. Don't waste our time with a stupid question. Let's get this over with. Good. You're ripped, ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Well? Okay, then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please, find your assigned seats. Even though we're not sitting, we're technically standing in a circle, but okay. And so the curtains open once again. The deadly judgment of deadly decision, a deadly betrayal, a deadly ribble? Oh shoot, the light is coming in. Sorry. You guys saw my little sign that I have in my room. Please do not fall. Oh my god. I think this thing is about to break. Hold on, guys. This is ridiculous. Guess it is time to get a new... Well, it's time to get a new stand because this thing is about to break anytime soon. Anywho, let's get on with this. A deadly ridded, a deadly defeat, a deadly feast? I don't know what the heck is Mako going on. A deadly class trial. Oh, thank you. Let's get on with this. Let's start our skills first, because that's mostly what I usually do. That is a loud beeping. Do I have any skills that I didn't even already equipped? Or no? No, I don't have any. Okay. Y'all will see the back of my
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Y'all will be seeing like the back of my y'all see a little bit of my background, okay guys, because I don't want to wear down this this stand even more, so yeah. Let's get on with it.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the back end, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
That sounded so funky cheesy. Just slightly put a little brightness in here. Sorry that I had these issues right now, guys, but let's get on with it. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the final blow. I think it's obvious, the stupid dumbbell that is literally on the floor. I gotta remember how to, like...
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Wait.
No, that's wrong.
How would you get an iron pipe from?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one. You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so creepy!
Well, technically, you need to look at the head wound if you want to know who actually did it.
If
She
you
was
don't
like,
mind,
really,
I
y'all
will
are really
proceed
that
from
scared.
here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Oh shoot, I forgot to read that. Never mind. Wait, can I do it with this? Okay. Genocide Jack? The fiendish serial killer? Did he really kill Chihiro? Yeah. No. I don't wanna learn it. I literally had to go through the tutorials to get through to try to get this chapter. Oh, are we gonna lie? Okay, I get it. No, we're gonna use Genocide Jack's file, I think.
Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
I thought we were gonna lie because,
That's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Because, I thought the, game, the music is changed to that, because I was like, oh, are we supposed to lie?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack...
Who is that dude?
I don't know who that is!
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Case closed.
Hey, that's
Why?
well, I mean, there's just no...
Yes, there is. Boom.
No, what's wrong?
I'll just let the whole thing play out.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
He has a point.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boobless.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Boobies.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Wow, you're letting me do all the work? You don't want to say anything? You already said like a whole half sentence at this point. The other characteristics... Oh my god, I hope this thing doesn't... The other characteristics of every Genocide Jack case would largely... Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, no. I'm stupid. Okay, I got it.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Duh.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Probably. Hold on. Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry. Hold on.
Yes, In fact, it's Toko.
I think it was kind of obvious, but hey. The way she was acting in her dorm kind of makes sense. That felt a little bit too obvious.
What?
She's like, yes. She's like, what?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
He just wanted to do that.
You lie!
Please.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
She's anemic.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Okay, that may. Oh, wait, I get it.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Does it? It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but is it Toko? What does that mean? I mean, what does it mean or whatever? Hangman's Gambit. Okay, S. No, I didn't want the B. Give me the C. I think I know what they want me to spell. Wait, give me that O. Schizo.
Now I understand. Is it because Genocide
Schizophrenic.
Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
I just call it split identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
She fainted. No. Oh my gosh, how am I losing that much health? Fudge.
I got it!
Okay.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Duh.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Hold on. I'm eating my chicken. I'm fine. What? Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head hard. Really hard. When she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top innard and a bottom of the sea. Trust the webs of lies. This is quite concerning. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Girl?
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
It makes sense. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive. Sorry, guys. I'll stop. I'll drive it out. The killer. I'll drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Well?
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this?
Yep.
No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story.
Oh, she told her... She probably told him her secret.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yep.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Nope.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Yep. Called it.
What? You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Is it Toko's fault? No. I'm pretty sure she was trying to give the guy a warning, but... Nah. Toko should trust people that aren't assholes.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Hey. This game feels like a damn fantasy. Aww.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. Sorry. Last time I'll do this, I promise. Oh, stop eating. Okay. I I I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Oh,
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
oh, she probably thought that in her head.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
I like the fact that she's holding her little pigtails. Oh, Toko's body suddenly launched backwards. Oh, thud! A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second. Oh, I love the goofy music. It's perfect.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill?
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Jesus.
What the fuck is this?
No, me too. What the hell?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
Makes sense.
One of them happens to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
I'm just.
So intense.
Duh. More intense than Monokuma is.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Not really.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a vacuum. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Oh, this is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up?
Oh, I like that little sprite. She looks so happy.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
I'm pretty sure she's.
Kidding.
It's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Well,
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
in the school? Or do you mean like really like outside?
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
That okay.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
That's my question. I'm like, what the heck is happening?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Or no one wouldn't trust her.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Duh, unless like someone, I don't know, knocks her out or something. Like someone uses her to actually kill Chihiro. Like, knock her out a little bit, she gets back up, Genocide Jack comes in and kills Chihiro. And I guess like they suspend her with something, I don't know.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Ha!
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Okay. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something still bothers me. What she said, I need to get more details about all this. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
The state of the
But do you really expect any of us
the
to
state
believe
of the
it?
dead body.
Perhaps
I
if you had
guess.
an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, I think it's supposed to be like the first one I had.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone. You say that.
But do you really?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi.
Is this it? Oh,
No, it's wrong.
because I don't think the lamp has to do with
Are
anything
the
yet.
methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Human garbage.
I murder with passion and conviction.
Oh. I think they're gonna talk about the scissors and stuff.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Like, she uses scissors.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The difference are... No, not the final thing. The style of the bloody message. No, this
I
one.
got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Makes sense.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Because the style of the message is the same, so.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay.
Would you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Duh. That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. What was used? Yeah, that one. Because she's hung by like
used to suspend her.
She was using like I think it was like a wire that was holding her up.
Rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. That's much better. I didn't notice that you guys can't read the bottom text.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
Oh god.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Someone McDonald's Big Mac.
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
I think I know what she's talking about. All the victims are boys.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Okay. Let's see. The pattern was surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro doesn't fit. Oh.
I got it!
See, I was right.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
I think it was kind of obvious. They showed like a lot of boys.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
I'm not reading all their names. Like, well, they could have just said young men.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Okay.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it.
Jesus.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-blown fan madam!
Okay.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
You didn't have to say the adorable little man part. You could just say men.
When an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles, don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality The one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Oh shoot, my just put that down. Sorry, my remote.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Her?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
She has a point.
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Is she gonna pull out her own?
Da, 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 da!
Oh.
She's fully equipped. That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you?
Okay.
Not to
I'm
mention
trying
all
to
of those
figure out what.
I did not. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
To be honest, I'm just letting her speak because it's just entertainment all the way.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
I don't know.
The body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have captured copied. I'm stupid. Who have copied the Genocide Jack case. Finally! I kind of know who it is. Like, I think it was just really straight obvious.
Here's my answer.
Fucking Byakuya.
Byakuya. It's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
He was stuck in there in the archive area in the library for a long time, so it kind of makes sense. And also, this is probably his planning.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Oh, you want to change shit? Okay.
Are you saying Mr. Togani did it?
Mm-hmm.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Duh.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Hey.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah, like he already knew that the body was there. Like, that was weird. Like, he knew the body was there, and he was just like, yo, go over here. Oh, I had to read. Sorry. Very suspicious. Very. I mean, there's a suspect. There's a suspect. Very suspicious. I mean, oh my god. They're very suspicious. Very suspicious. Indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Oh yeah, he didn't, like, why would he ask about the girls' locker room? He could just ask about the boys.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
So he just wanted to be caught too. Okay, weirdo.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
How would you know the victim was a girl, huh?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Okay, shut up.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear, condition in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. Not really. Goodbye. Monokuma file. We only have the Monokuma file. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird.
Oh, okay.
He was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the
I found the button.
to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it. That's
Oh,
a
shut
natural
up.
reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check
That's
a natural reaction, the victim
Was
Yeah, because
No.
how would he know if it was a girl? Like before, like how would you know?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Mm-hmm.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Yep. We got your
see.
ass.
That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Sorry. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think
Yep.
about it.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
A difference between the case and the other Genocide Jack murders? The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Make your argument. Oh, we're gonna talk about the lamp, right?
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Okay. Oh, I missed it.
Chihiro was
I'm just gonna let it play again.
It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope.
Yes, you have.
No, it's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time? Went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Technically, you are a part of that part.
Is that about right?
Sorry. He's doing it again. He's totally calm. Totally uncertain. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
I think he just kind of set it up. I don't think he actually killed Chihiro. Okay.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Yeah, but this is Byakuya. I don't think he would want to actually get killed.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? You've already decided who did it.
I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something not right? Byakuya remarked just now, there's something in there that concerns me.
I got it!
Okay.
You
I was
say
just
you killed
guessing.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Yeah.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
How disappointing. What kind of